Thanks for choosing Climate Rentals. Today we're going to go over the setup of our carpet cleaner here. The carpet cleaner is a real big industrial machine, and the very first and more important thing is to make sure you have plenty of power to the machine. Now it actually uses two different circuits in your house. So it comes with two long extension cords. You want to run one extension cord to a separate area of the house from the other extension cord because it just takes that much power. So here on the back of the machine are the two separate plugs. So just plug in the nice long extension cords that come with them. One on one, one on the other. And again, run them to different areas of the house. Now here on the front of the machine, inside this compartment is where fresh water goes. Now it's important to note that you should not put any chemical, carpet cleaner, anything like that into this area of the carpet cleaner. This is just for fresh water. So the easiest is to take a nice big 5-gallon bucket, fill that up, and it takes about 2 of them. So about 10 gallons of water, you can just dump that water right in here, and then you're getting ready to go. Now first let's attach your vacuum hose. There's this cuff link part here, the black end, and it's going to screw right onto this vacuum inlet on the machine. It just screws clockwise till it's tight. Now the other end of the vacuum hose is going to connect to your carpet wand or your upholstery wand, and it just clips right over the top there. Or if you're using the upholstery wand, it clips on there. Next is your water line hose here. You're going to take this end of your water hose and connect it here to the water outlet on the machine. Now it has this little sleeve that pulls back, kind of like an air compressor fitting. So you're going to pull it back as you insert it in, and then that sleeve will snap forward as it attaches to the machine. Now the other end of your water hose is going to connect to this part of the carpet wand. And it now has that air compressor sleeve on it that needs to be pulled back as you attach it on to the wand. For the upholstery attachment or stair attachment, it's the same thing. Just attach it there to the hose. Now here on the front of the machine are your switches to turn on the various components of the carpet cleaner. Now this machine features dual vacuum. So the vacuum number 1 switch is here and the vacuum 2 switch is here. When you turn on the machine and turn on the vacuums, flip on one at a time, and you'll want to hear it get louder when the second vacuum kicks in. That's how you know that your power in the 2 separate areas of the house is sufficient. Now below the vacuum switches, this is your pump switch. This is what will activate the pump inside the machine to pump the water down the water line and to your wand attachment. And then the last switch here is for your heater. There's a high setting to the right and a low setting to the left, or no heat at all if you wanted to put it in the middle. Now here on the front of the machine down towards the bottom is the primer. What this does is it pressurizes the lines, and it needs to be switched into the prime position once you turn on the water pump on the upper panel we just showed you. So when you first turn it on, move the switch parallel here with that little attachment for about 10 or 15 seconds. Then you'll move it down into the run position, and this is where it will be running for the duration of the time you're cleaning. Now if you turn off the machine and you need to re-prime it again, you would just move it up to that position for 10 or 15 seconds, then back down to run until you turn the machine off again. Okay, I've filled the front here with some fresh water. I'm going to kick on the first vacuum, then the second vacuum, and hopefully you can hear it get louder, indicating that we have correct power to the machine. Then I'm going to turn on the pump, make sure we're priming down below, turn it to run, and then we're off and cleaning. Now one of the keys of carpet cleaning is to ensure you suck up as much water as possible. So I usually spray as I drag the wand backwards and suck up the water, and then make another pass with just vacuuming. And the spray is activated, of course, here with the handle located on the wand near the top. Now if you wanted to pre-treat some area with some formula, again we told you not to put any sort of chemical here in the front freshwater tank. You would do it all with our included pre-sprayer. It's this mechanism here. So you notice it has a tank and a spraying wand. You would attach the water line with the air compressor fitting here onto one end of the pre-spray, and you would fill the formula here into the bottle. Now usually formula gives you a dilution ratio of water to soap, or the formula that you're putting in. You would put about half of that water here and here with your solution, and the machine's going to add the other half as it sprays out onto the carpet. Now if you have any leftover fresh water here in the front tank, just grab your vacuum hose, kick on both vacuums, and suck the rest of it back out, which will put it into the black water tank so you can empty it. Now back here again on the back of the machine is their valve to empty out that black water tank. What I like to do is back this up to a toilet, and then you can pull the valve straight upwards, which will then empty out any of the gross water you've sucked up out of the carpet or upholstery. You can also empty it into a bucket or other downspout, or even outside into a gutter. Here on the top of the machine is the access into the tank that holds the water that you suck up out of the carpet or upholstery. This is the black water tank. Now you can see down in here is this white bag that will collect a lot of the bigger debris and stuff like that. This bag will need to be cleaned out before the machine is brought back. And it comes off with just this little drawstring and attachment here, and goes over just a rubber tube that's sitting inside here, inside the black tank. Thanks again for choosing Planet Rentals. We hope you enjoy your new clean space.